Hi people, it's me, Anja. My pronouns are she and her, and welcome back to my channel for a new recent reads video. April has started off to be a great reading month, both in terms of quality and quantity, so I really hope that it continues to be. If you enjoy my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video so that I know which videos you like and dislike. So anyway, the first book on this list is called The Reappearance of Rachel Price. This story is a YA thriller following a young main character who's determined to find out the truth behind her missing mother while filming a true crime documentary on the case. I don't really know if that makes any sense at all. This book was on my April TBR, and I was really excited for it. However, I will say, I didn't really enjoy this book as much as I was really expecting to, just because the mystery itself, without spoiling it, it felt really, contained. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. It was intriguing and it was thrilling, but I just think that I prefer mysteries that aren't so, contained, that involve more people than this involved. That doesn't make any sense because I can't quite explain what I'm trying to say without spoiling it. But anyway, the family dynamics were really interesting and the plot was engaging and the characters made sense. I did enjoy it, I just didn't love it. And I definitely preferred Holly's debut in that whole trilogy. So anyway, take that as you will. I rated this book 3 stars. The next book on this list is called Otherworldly. This book is a YA open fantasy that follows a skeptic as well as a supernatural being who make a crossroads deal with each other, only to discover more than each of them bargained for. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but basically this book is absolutely so fantastic and it's so good. I actually had really low expectations for this book prior to reading it, because even though I really enjoyed the author's debut, So This Is Ever After, which was absolutely so excellent, their second book, Spellbound, that I read last year, I didn't enjoy as much as I was really expecting to. So I was expecting to rate this book 3 stars, but I ended up rating it 4 stars because it was really, really good. First of all, the world building is so excellent and it's so atmospheric and it makes so much sense. The plot is so engaging and it's so intriguing. The romance is unbelievably so beautiful and it's so adorable and it's so cute. I love all the queerness. The found family is so fantastic and it's so adorable. The characters are so well developed and so distinct, and they have such natural chemistry, whether that's platonic chemistry or romantic chemistry. This book is absolutely so fantastic and I really, really enjoyed it. So anyway, with all that said, I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars and I would highly, highly recommend it. The next book on this list is called Something Kindred. This story is a YA magical realism contemporary following a young black sapphic main character who's spending the summer before her senior year with her estranged grandmother in a small town with complicated secrets. This book is absolutely so fantastic and it's so good. First of all, the setting and the writing and the story kind of reminded me of We Deserve Monuments, which is this absolutely excellent lyrical book that I read maybe 2 years ago, I think. I think it was one of my 5-star favorites of not last year, but the year before. But anyway, the setting is so atmospheric and it's so, magical in, a subtle contemporary way, if that makes any sense. The romance is so sweet and it's so cute and it's so sapphic, and I really, really enjoyed it because the characters themselves are so absolutely fantastic and well developed. I loved the main character's relationship with her parents and her stepmom and everything, her grandmother especially. It was done so well. The family dynamics were absolutely so amazing and so well done, and they felt so wholesome and good and just so lovely. Anyway, all that to say, I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars and I really, really enjoyed it. So with that said, I would definitely highly, highly recommend it. The next book on this list is called Winnie, Nash Is Not Your Sunshine. This story is a middle-aged sapphic contemporary following a young sapphic main character who's torn between celebrating pride and her family's secrets. This story is absolutely so fantastic and it's so good. This book was on my April TBR and it absolutely lived up to those expectations. However, I will say, with the author's previous books, I definitely prefer How to Become a Planet. But this book was really, really good as well. The characters are so well developed and so distinct. I love the family dynamics so much. I will say for me, the mental health conversations, like, kind of came out of nowhere, but I think that that's on purpose, possibly, with the way that it's written and with the way in which the characters, like, talked about it prior, if that makes any sense. But anyway, the conversations surrounding queerness, however, were absolutely so well done and so good. And I just love, like, the characters so much. Like, especially her friendships, they were so wholesome and so lovely and so well done. This book is absolutely so good, and it's so necessary, and it's so important. But anyway, with all that said, I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars, and I really, really enjoyed it. The last book on this list, and certainly not the least, is called The Breakup List. This story is a YA contemporary following a young gay main character in tech theater who's falling for the same guy that his sister likes. This story is absolutely so fantastic, and it's so good. First of all, the main character is also disabled because he's deaf, and how come nobody told me that? Nobody told me that this book has such casual, normalized disability representation. It was so well done. The queer representation is also so well done. The romance is absolutely so cute, and it's so adorable. And it kind of reminds me of the romance in OK Cupid with the level of, like, fluffiness. Another thing is, this book was much more fluffy and lighthearted than I was really expecting it to be, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that I was expecting this book not to be as fluffy as it is. But anyway, the family dynamics were so well done and so awesome. The characters as well as the friendships were so lovely and so wonderful. Like I said, the romance is so adorable. This book is really, really good, and it's really awesome and well done. So anyway, with all that said, I rated this book 4 out of 5 stars. I would definitely highly, highly recommend it. So in conclusion, like I said, April has started off to be a great reading month so far. I hope that it continues to be. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below the penguin emoji if you made it all the way to the end of the video. Thanks for watching, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!